Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Watchmen. This is season 1, episode 5, and at the end of the last episode, it seemed like, Lady True and Will have been working together for a long time. They've been anticipating something, and it's going to happen in 3 days' time. Don't know if we're going to jump straight to that here, or if it'll be the rest of the season. But Will said that it seemed like he was going to be betraying Angela, his granddaughter, which I don't know what counts as a betrayal in this sense, but curious to see how that will go down. Just a lot of things up in the air right now. Lady True is a very interesting character in that she's able to get what she wants. She's very creative with the use of her money to get what she wants. I guess when you're a trillionaire, creative problem solving just becomes like throw your money at it and it'll work out in some way. Especially with that, like I just made you a baby. I took the liberty of making you that baby. That was ridiculous and also at the same time very cool. Interesting with her daughter probably being a clone. That's at least what I theorized. But yeah, excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get started.
Are you afraid of me?
No, ma'am.
And they didn't. Nope.
You wouldn't want to get nuked before you get fucked, do you?
I don't want to.
Sure looks to me like you do. Fuck you, Bible boy!
What? Oh. Oh, damn.
You dummy. You're pathetic. And you're a sinner. You're a filthy, dumb sinner, and now you get what you deserve!
What the frickin' hell? Not a great place to be naked in Hall of Glass. That good old religious guilt. Is everybody dead? Yo, get some clothes. Oh. Well, damn. Careless Whisper still playing in the background.
What happened?
The fun fair. Oh. Look at that.
You know how we like our squid now? With lemon and a little marinara.
They despised your commercial.
No, they all said they loved it.
You didn't hire me to tell you what they said. You hired me to tell you the truth.
Ugh.
They told you they loved it because what hot-blooded Oklahoma male is going to admit he's scared? I suspect the calamari didn't help.
Yeah.
You find this church? Maybe we find the Calvary. Go get me some religion.
I gotta be careful not to get jumped.
Is that lettuce on your sandwich?
Yeah. Is that from truck?
If by truck you mean the one filled with lettuce driven by a cavalry member who shot a cop, yes, Red.
It was gonna go bad.
Jeez, that lettuce?
Howdy.
Damn.
Once they let you yahoos put masks on, you had an excuse to wrap your entire head in reflectitine.
Implying what?
Guaranteed protection from psychic blasts. Ergo, you sleep great.
Huh.
Market research.
I'm gonna need it sooner. Post haste, soon as you can.
We can do an overnight rush, but that's gonna cost as much as the unit itself.
No problem. That's great. Overnight. Do that.
Yes, sir.
He needs that for his frickin' mental well-being.
You want her?
What am I gonna do with the dog?
Maybe you wanted that dog after all.
Didn't it?
Also sure they outlawed those, because it turns out putting memories into pill form led to psychosis. You have your pick of good women, so why do you keep getting mixed up with the ones that are just gonna kick you in the balls?
I picked you.
And for 7 years, I tried to convince you that I wasn't gonna run off with your clothes and leave you naked all by yourself.
Just sometimes I feel like it's never going to end.
Because we are all in a tunnel, and every tunnel ends. It ends with light.
I don't believe you. You're still in the tunnel.
You can tell when people are lying.
Indeed, I can.
I'm a waitress.
Nah, try again.
Okay.
Oh.
I work in foreclosures.
No, ma'am, you do not.
How you do that?
Pale Horse. It came out in '92. Steven Spielberg. Won like a gazillion Oscars.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
It's called Pale Horse because that's the name of the band that was playing Madison Square Garden when the squid hit.
So it's not a real
The
movie.
movie's black and white. The only time I'm not losing my mind is when I'm watching that film or fucking.
Well, he's got a solve for that.
It does smell awful good.
See you Tuesday.
Ah.
See you Tuesday.
Well, what just fell out? Lettuce? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Way to go, dummy. You sure can pick 'em.
Yeah. You're going in. Wait for frickin' backup, man. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. The hell was that? The heck are they doing?
Wade.
Nobody move!
Hey, he's here.
Tell the police!
I went to a lot of trouble to bring you in. We even rigged the
What?
race to fall off the damn truck. But if you're just gonna keep yelling, I'm not gonna be able to tell you why.
Blanks.
Oh, and that was us on your walkie, too. We boosted your signal.
What is this?
Reflectitane, huh? You put that in all your hats? I know who you are, Looking Glass.
Are you even trying to disguise your voice, Senator?
Shit, I'm still wearing my mask. Sorry. That
Senator.
is rude. I'm not a murderer. I came down here and assumed leadership of these idiots to prevent that shit from happening again. And my buddy Judd did the same as chief of police. You're gonna walk out of here, and you're never gonna be afraid of big teleporting aliens ever again. In return, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. Call it a squid pro quo. This
Well, that's
Angela
topical.
Abar, Agent Blake already suspects her, so how about you just help that along? Angela trusts you. Serve her up. And that way I don't have to ask these racist Okies to go to her house and kill her and her entire fucking family.
An extra-dimensional monster will materialize in Manhattan, unleashing a psychic blast that kills half the city's population and traumatizes millions more. Will it come from me? I'm sure as you watch this, mankind is ready for change.
Well, this looks fun. Oh boy. And he's in space. Whoa. That's Jupiter. This is Io, Ganymede. Da, da, da. Why?
There you are.
A satellite? Save me.
I did it! Was I not clear in my letter? I warned you time and time and time again.
And for that, you must bear the consequence.
What?
May God have mercy on your soul.
Your gods abandoned you. Why wouldn't he? You're pathetic. Every one of you.
Our God has left us, and it is unlikely he'll return. No mercy it is.
Nostalgia. Whose memories? I want to help.
He knows she's listening.
He was at the tree. He said he killed Crawford, but he's 100 years old. So I covered it up.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Hands! Hands! Show me your hands!
I had to, Adrian.
What did you fucking do? Fucking cuff her. Why?
He had to. Oh, damn. He's not wearing a thin. Oh. Oh, yeah. He ordered that new one. Don't need it.
When you feel her call you.
Oh. Oh. He took it back. That means there's some doubt in him that what he saw wasn't real. Aw, shit. Yeah, this makes sense. They don't need him anymore. Don't think he's getting out of that one. Oh, well, damn. After Wade did what he did, it makes sense that they'd want to kill him. He's a loose end, and yeah, I do hope Angela can figure out why he did what he did, but yeah, it's not a good look for him in Angela's eyes. He said he had no friends, but he did that to save her. Like, oh, man. But yeah, this episode, what an episode. It was all about trauma. Wade had to go through the squiddening. He had to go through getting all his clothes taken away and being stripped naked. At the same time, those two traumas overlapping. And I feel like that distrust of women that he has is also in part due to the fact that those traumas overlapped. But yeah, like he really has no luck with women. Like the one time he gets hit, first he gets his clothes taken away. He refuses her. I thought for a second he was about to be sexually assaulted. But she steals his clothes. That's strike one. Bad luck with women. The one time he had luck in finding a woman, he had the bad luck of being true traumatized to be with that woman she treats him the right way and is genuine in trying to be with him, but like he keeps thinking she's gonna run out with his clothes and screw him over, metaphorically running out with his clothes. Just yeah. And then he mentions also like the 7 years of bad luck from broken mirrors. I'm assuming like that's pretty common saying. So he's like, yeah, 7 years of bad luck. And then the 7th Cavalry shit, they really knew what they were doing. Like they knew he could tell when they lied, so they told him the truth at every turn drew him in with this woman who was attractive and seemed to go through this shared trauma with him. And she saw through his bullshit that he wasn't, that he was through this tunnel. But yeah, maybe he dropped his guard though, because she did tell him one lie. She said, "I'll see you Tuesday," and that definitely wasn't gonna happen. But yeah, he didn't catch on. But the truck with the frickin' lettuce, they rigged it to fall out. They played us good. They played him good. Oh man, I had no idea that they were just like luring him in like that. Though, the senator. Oh man, a lot of people saw that coming, and as nice as some of his speeches were, it was kind of like, yeah, this guy wasn't in any real danger during that bombing or that hostage situation. And he was just saying things knowing he could get away with them with the 7th Cavalry because they knew he was on their side. But apparently, like, he and Judd were brought in to like keep the peace while of course still fighting for what they wanted. But if it was to fight the peace, I don't know, they let it get out of hand with the 7th Cavalry killing people, starting with the lettuce guy shooting that cop, which we haven't seen that cop since. We just know that he was shot and he survived, or he survived for a bit. We don't know what happened to it afterwards. I'm assuming he's still alive. But yeah, really interesting episode focused on Looking Glass, focused on Wade. Like, it's interesting that, like, even though he can tell when people are lying, he couldn't tell that Cynthia was trying to be genuine with him and trying to make that relationship work and be there for him. And I also assumed that he developed this ability to tell when people were lying specifically because that woman tricked him out of his clothes, and that was overlapped with his other trauma of the psychic shock of the squid, and of just being surrounded by dead people. It's like trauma on trauma on trauma. Yeah, and could he tell in that recording that Adrian Veidt wasn't lying, that he was telling the truth? Can he do it? Can he tell through a video, or does he have to, I don't know, like see them face to face? We've never seen him do it any other way than face to face. Interesting that Adrian Veidt would choose to tell Robert Redford though. Is that like crucial information for the president to know? Wouldn't it be better? Would it be better for just nobody to know and everybody to assume that we need to band together because aliens? Maybe he just wanted to show off and have somebody know. But yeah, little details that you don't think about. There are probably a ton of Oscar-winning films about the squid. So instead of Daniel Craig in a James Bond movie called Skyfall, we probably get Squidfall. The Adele song is "This is Squidfall." Yeah, okay. By the way, I almost said Squidfall. Is Skyfall worth watching? I actually haven't seen any James Bond movies. Should probably react to some of them on my channel, but I don't know where to start with it at this point. Do I start with the first one ever? Anyway, but yeah, the history of film in this world must be completely different. Like, what about the MCU? Like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. Funnily enough, there is a villain in that series, in the MCU, that the fans refer to as Squidward. But yeah, like, what if Thanos, being the big bad of Phase 1 through 5, was like replaced with like a giant squid being? There's so much potential for things to change in this in just everyday pop culture. I wish we kind of got a look at that too. That'd just be a little fun thought experiment. And also, holy crap at us getting Squid Pro Quo. I can't speak today. Squid Pro Quo, when Quid Pro Quo is like so big right now in our current timeline. I don't even know when they recorded this episode, but I feel like it's possible that they went back for reshoots just for that line and how topical it is. Because, yeah, I feel like that didn't come up until, the Ukraine thing didn't come up until October something. But they must have shot this a while ago, right? It almost makes me wonder if Adrian Veidt sent Trump so that after he's gone, all the countries band together out of fear of someone like him coming again. That's taking a little too far, but I mean, it is this giant blue wave of Democrats winning from state to state is largely due to the fact that he won and is like terrorizing the country. But we also have fascist leaders all across the country, all across the world as well. So, but yeah, Angela took a hell of a lot of nostalgia. That can't be good for her. I'm assuming we're gonna get a lot of flashbacks next episode based off that, but I get the feeling you're supposed to take one at a time. So I don't know if it's gonna mess up her brain, if she's gonna get the flashbacks like mixed in together so that she's not sure exactly what happened. I'm assuming they're of Will's memories, or possibly just something Will wanted her to see. Though I don't know if he prepared to have her take all of them at once. So yeah, we'll see the effect on her next episode. Maybe when she's in that holding cell or jail or whatever, that she'll just be, just tripping balls. But yeah, she feels betrayed by Looking Glass. And he'll never get a chance to explain, because, yeah, that sucks. I mean, I'm assuming that he's just gonna die off screen, because he's completely outnumbered. It's very interesting that he took that, he had some doubts, so he took that emergency something service just back into his house. But, yeah. And then we have that scene with Adrian Veidt freaking escaping via the catapult. And it turns out he's on one of Jupiter's moons, which is super interesting to me personally, because Jupiter's moons are playing a big role in a different series I'm watching, namely The Expanse, which is super good. But yeah, like, he spells out "save me" with the bodies he sent up there. It's just so ridiculous. But yeah, the game warden pulls him back in and starts beating his face in. So it turns out, makes sense. Our God has abandoned us, and it is unlikely he will return. Dr. Manhattan keeps keeping him there as a prisoner. But yeah, he had a satellite see the words, so who knows if that'll last forever. Yeah, very solid episode. Lots of great songs in this episode. Careless Whisper. I love the way it was playing after the giant squid fell, and it was like it was slowed down and like super creepy and like really fitting for that moment. And that girl who stole Wade's clothes, her head was like bleeding out. That was leaking blood, and it was quite a terrifying image, honestly. Also love the commercial about coming back to New York City. That was really funny. I like my squid with lemon and marinara. Yeah. Probably a lot more that I want to talk about after I edit this, but enjoyed this episode. Maybe I'll talk more at the start of next episode, because I'm recording this before I edit. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week. If you want to see the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.